So, Andy, you've lived on farms for what, 6, 7 years?
About that.
How much you do with shotguns before?
A bit.
When did you load it?
What?
When did you load the gun?
I don't know. Must be while I was waiting.
Right. So there you are, drinking beer, lying on a bed, loading a shotgun. Was that a good idea?
Not very.
Your real dad's inside, isn't he?
What's that got to do with anything?
Seems he knows his way around a shotgun and all.
I've got nothing to do with them anymore.
How's your relationship with Jack been?
Fine.
Not falling out over out?
Why should we?
I found this in the caravan. I'm showing Andy Sugden item number DP2. How did it get broken?
I knocked it over after the gun went off. Shock.
Another accident, was it? Does Robert live alone in this caravan?
No.
He lives there with your wife now, doesn't he?
Yes.
How do you feel about that?
Well, I've learned to live with it. I was upset at first, but, you know, we're all friends again now.
I don't think I'd be that forgiving. Beautiful girl like Kate is surprised I don't want to kill him.
Me and Kate should never have got married. I didn't love her. There's no hard feelings. She's better off with Robert.
How'd you work that one out?
Farming's my life. She hated it. We fell out and it was all a mistake. We're all friends again now.
How about you and Robert? You still friends?
Yes.
So, maybe not quite so much now you shot his dad, eh?
He's my dad too.
Adopted. Not quite the same thing, is it? It's all a bit messy, isn't it, Andy? Come on. It was a domestic that went wrong. Maybe you just wanted to scare somebody. Is that why you went up there? Didn't want to hurt anybody. You had your pride to think about.
You're wrong.
Hey, she's quite a stunner, this wife of yours. Bit of a heartbreaker, is she?
No.
How would you feel if it been her that come through the door? Or Robert?
Look, it was an accident. I didn't want anyone to get hurt.
Interview suspended at 21:52. Hey, you're doing all right. Now all we have to do is to make sure Robert's telling the same story.
If you're not going to ask me any more questions, then why the hell don't you let me go?
I haven't finished with you.
My dad's in hospital, and I don't know how long he's got left. All I want to do is be with him.
Why are you protecting Andy? I mean, he must really hate you, nicking his wife.
Well, you'd have to ask him.
You and Katie happy, are you?
Is that relevant?
We're happy.
Won't be the same now, though, will it? Thanks to Andy.
I want to go to the hospital.
What if your dad dies? Just gonna let Andy get away with that? Just one thing I can't get my head round. Why was Andy waiting for you up at your caravan with a loaded shotgun? Robert?
We were meeting up
What for?
to go shooting.
What were you after?
Rabbits. Not much else worth going after round that way.
Well, the good news for you, Andy, is that so far Robert seems to be corroborating your story.
Does that mean I can go?
It's not that simple. Afraid you and Robert will be sleeping here tonight.
Why?
Well, the news from the hospital is that your dad's still in intensive care.
How is it?
It's touch and go whether he'll pull through or not. If he does, we can simply ask him what happened. If he doesn't, you'll be looking at a murder charge.